Most people will never see these cars in their lifetime, and the ones who do barely believe it's real. Today, we're counting down the top 10 most expensive cars in the world, machines so rare, so extreme, that just seeing them will make you feel how far ordinary life is from this level of wealth. Stick around, because the number one car will completely blow your mind. Number 10. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Carbonado. Most people know the Aventador as Lamborghini's flagship, but the SVJ Carbonado is something else entirely. Imagine a car built not just to go fast, but to push every limit Lamborghini could think of. Its V12 engine isn't just powerful, it's naturally aspirated, meaning every bit of acceleration comes from pure mechanics, not turbos or tricks. That's why it hits 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. The Carbonado edition stands out because of the carbon fiber. Not just panels slapped together, but every curve, vent, and surface designed to shave weight and cut through the air. Only a handful of these exist. Some collectors have said that even seeing one in person is rare. You might go years without crossing paths with another. Inside, it's not overdone with luxury. Seats, Alcantara, steering wheel, all made to feel like an extension of your body when you drive. The SVJ isn't a car you take to the grocery store. It's a car you experience on the edge, where you actually feel the engine, the tires, the downforce as it hugs the road. People talk about the price, $600,000 plus customizations, but that misses the point. The real value is in rarity and engineering. Most of these cars spend more time in garages than on roads. Owning one isn't about driving every day. It's about having something almost nobody else will ever touch. And when you see one, the thing that hits you isn't just the engine or the speed, it's how it commands attention without trying. That's the Aventador SVJ Carbonado. And if you thought that was rare, the next car is the kind that only a few people in the world even know exists. Number 9. Bugatti Mistral. Just saying the name makes supercar enthusiasts pause. This isn't a car you casually drive. It's the final evolution of Bugatti's W16 engine lineage, a machine designed for ultimate speed and precision. Unlike most hypercars, the Mistral isn't about looks alone. It's engineered so that every curve, every vent, every surface has a purpose. Underneath the hood sits an 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16, producing a mind-bending 1,600 horsepower. That's not a typo, 1,600. In the real world, that translates to a top speed that's barely legal anywhere, an acceleration that can pin you to your seat before you even realize it. The Mistral is open-top, but don't let that fool you. It doesn't compromise on engineering. The carbon fiber monocoque keeps it rigid, light, and perfectly balanced, while the interior blends bespoke leather, exposed carbon details, and a driver-focused layout that makes you feel like the car is alive. And yes, every panel, every surface can be customized, but only by Bugatti, and only for the few who can afford the starting price of around $5 million. The rarity is staggering. Bugatti will make only a handful of Mistrals, each assigned to collectors who've proven their loyalty to the brand over years. You're not just buying a car, you're buying a piece of automotive history, something you'll probably never see on the streets, and almost certainly never touch. Drive one? Maybe in your dreams. Own one? That's a privilege reserved for an elite that numbers less than 1,000 people worldwide. And even then, some will keep it locked in climate-controlled garages, rarely ever touching the accelerator. And if the Aventador made you feel untouchable, the Mistral will hit even harder. By the end of this countdown, you'll see just how distant this world really is. Cars so rare and extreme, they make ordinary life feel almost laughably small. Number 8. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300+. This isn't just a hypercar, it's the car that broke barriers no one thought were possible. In 2019, a modified Chiron Supersport became the first production car to exceed 300 miles per hour. That's right, 300. On a track designed for safety, and even then, only a few drivers in the world could handle it. Under the hood is Bugatti's legendary 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine, producing 1,578 horsepower. Every bit of that power translates into a feeling most people will never experience. Acceleration that literally presses you into your seat, and a speed so high that your mind struggles to comprehend it. The aerodynamics are extreme, designed to keep the car stable at velocities most highways will never allow. The body is a mix of carbon fiber and meticulously engineered panels, making it both incredibly light and rigid. The interior isn't flashy, it's functional, focused on the driver, with materials and finishes that whisper craftsmanship rather than shout it. Only a few hundred of these supersports exist, each numbered and assigned to collectors who've already proven themselves in the ultra-rare world of hypercars. Owning one? Even thinking about it puts you in a world most of us can only imagine. Many of these cars spend more time in private collections than on the road. Just seeing one in person is enough to make anyone realize how untouchable this level of engineering is. Number 7. Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. If you thought the Aventador was extreme, the Veneno is in a league of its own. Lamborghini built it to celebrate their 50th anniversary, and only 9 Roadsters exist worldwide. 9. That's not a typo. Owning one isn't just difficult, it's almost impossible. Under the hood is a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine producing 750 horsepower. That power can send the car from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, but numbers don't capture the experience. The Veneno feels like a prototype fighter jet on wheels. Every angle, every vent, every sharp line of carbon fiber is there to cut through the air at insane speeds. Step inside, and the interior feels like it's been stripped down for performance without losing Lamborghini's signature craftsmanship. Alcantara, carbon fiber, and precision controls surround you. This isn't a car for comfort, it's a car that demands your full attention. Every time you touch the steering wheel, you feel connected to a machine built for engineering perfection. And the price? Around $4.5 million. And that's just the starting point. Most of these cars live in private collections, rarely driven, just existing as symbols of what Lamborghini can achieve when money and engineering collide. Seeing one is enough to make you realize how far out of reach this world is. Number 6. Pagani Huayra Codalunga. This is a car you'll probably never see outside a private collection, and even if you did, you'd be stunned by how different it feels from any other hypercar. Pagani built it not for mass production, but as a tribute to the golden age of racing prototypes. Only a handful exist, and every single one is custom-made for its owner. It's powered by a 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12 from Mercedes-AMG, producing around 840 horsepower. Numbers only tell part of the story. The Codalunga's long, flowing body isn't just beautiful, it's sculpted for aerodynamics. Its extended tail isn't for style, it improves downforce and stability at speeds that are already absurdly high. This car doesn't just move, it slices through the air like a knife. Inside, Pagani takes craftsmanship to another level. Every surface is hand-stitched leather, carbon fiber, and aluminum. The controls are minimalist, but every switch feels intentional. This isn't a car you casually drive, it's a machine that demands focus and respect. Collectors often say that even sitting in one makes you feel like you're handling a rare work of art, not just a vehicle. Price? Officially, it starts at several $1,000,000, but that's only part of the story. Some owners have spent years customizing every detail, creating a one-of-one masterpiece. The Huayra Codalunga isn't just a car, it's a statement, a machine that will probably outlive its driver in terms of fascination. Number 5. Bugatti Centodieci. Just 10 of these exist in the entire world. 10. When you hear that, it starts to make sense why this car feels more like a legend than a machine. Bugatti created it as a tribute to the EB110, a car from the 90s that shocked the automotive world. But they didn't just copy it, they reimagined it for the modern era, pushing design and engineering to extremes. Under the hood is Bugatti's familiar 8.0-liter quad-turbo W16 engine, producing 1,600 horsepower. That's enough to push the car past 236 miles per hour in conditions most people will never encounter. But it's not just about top speed. The Centodieci handles differently from almost any other hypercar. Its aerodynamics and chassis tuning make it feel precise, planted, and incredibly reactive, almost like it's reading your thoughts before you make a move. Step inside, and the interior is what you'd expect from Bugatti. Understated luxury, but every detail custom-made for its owner. It's not about flash, it's about focus and experience. Hand-stitched leather, carbon fiber accents, and a driver-focused layout make you feel connected to a machine that is both incredibly powerful and painfully rare. Price? Around $9 million, but that number doesn't even capture the scarcity. Owning one isn't about money, it's about being part of an invisible, almost mythic world of collectors. Many of these cars never leave private collections, Some will only ever be driven a handful of times. Just seeing one is enough to make you feel the distance between ordinary life and this ultra-rare world. Number 4. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Only 3 of these exist in the entire world. 3. That's not a typo. When you hear that, it immediately hits you. This isn't a car you'll ever see on a road or even in a showroom. Pagani built it as the ultimate evolution of the Zonda, taking every lesson from decades of hypercar engineering and pushing it to the extreme. The engine is a naturally aspirated 7.3-liter V12, producing 789 horsepower. But it's not just about the numbers. The HP Barchetta is raw. Its performance, sound, and presence are visceral. The open-top design doesn't just look aggressive, it lets you feel the roar of the engine, the wind whipping past, and every movement of the car under your hands. This isn't driving, it's a full-body experience. The design is striking. Short windshield, exposed carbon fiber rear fairing, and those distinctive Barchetta curves that make it instantly recognizable. Pagani doesn't do mass production. Every detail is handcrafted, from the stitching inside the cockpit to the tiniest aerodynamic element on the body. Owning one isn't about driving daily, it's about holding a piece of automotive history in your hands. Price? Estimated over $17 million. But again, money doesn't even matter. There are more people who could fly to space than there are who could ever own one. Most of these cars never leave private collections. Even seeing one in person feels like stepping into another world, a rarefied place that ordinary life can't touch. Number 3. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Only one exists. One car in the entire world. That alone changes everything. You're not imagining exclusivity, you're looking at a singular piece of automotive history. Bugatti built it as a modern tribute to the Type 57 SC Atlantic, one of the most iconic cars ever made, but with the technology and engineering of the 21st century. Under the hood, it's the familiar 8.0-liter W16 quad turbo, producing 1,479 horsepower. That power isn't just fast, it's almost untouchable. The car can hit 60 miles per hour in under 2.5 seconds. But La Voiture Noire isn't about just speed, it's about presence. Every line, curve, and surface is sculpted for both beauty and performance, and the black carbon fiber body makes it feel like a shadow on wheels. Step inside and it's an exercise in precision. Hand-stitched leather, custom dashboards, and controls designed for one thing: making the driver feel like they are operating something unlike any other car in existence. There's no mass production. There's no next one waiting to roll off the line. This is literally one of a kind. Price? Around $18 million, making it one of the most expensive new cars ever sold. But the money doesn't capture the reality. This is a car that only exists in the imagination of the ultra-wealthy, and even seeing it is reserved for a select few at private events. Owning it? Impossible for almost everyone, including those with hundreds of millions. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Boattail. When it comes to exclusivity, this one takes the crown. Only 3 were ever made, and each was built entirely to the owner's specifications. This isn't a car you buy, it's a commission. A moving masterpiece that costs more than most people will earn in several lifetimes. From the outside, it looks like a luxury yacht on wheels. The elongated rear, handcrafted curves, and perfectly polished metal details make it instantly recognizable. But the beauty isn't just skin deep. Every panel, every curve is custom engineered, and the attention to detail is staggering. From the hand-painted coach lines to the unique taillights inspired by nautical designs. Step inside, and the experience becomes almost unreal. Hand-stitched leather, rare wood veneers, and bespoke features that no other car in the world has. The rear compartment even includes a fully functional hosting suite, complete with champagne fridge, custom silverware, and fold-out tables. This is a car built for entertaining at the highest level, not just driving. Price? Around $28 million, making it one of the most expensive cars ever sold. But the number doesn't capture the true rarity. The Boattail exists in a realm of its own. Some collectors will never drive it outside private estates. Others will use it as a display of personal taste, engineering, and absolute exclusivity. Just standing near one is enough to make anyone feel the distance between ordinary life and this ultra-elite world. Before we reveal the number 1 car on this list, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Number 1. Rolls-Royce La Voiture Noire Droptail. The name alone tells a story. La Voiture Noire, the black rose, is a symbol of mystery, elegance, and absolute rarity. Rolls-Royce wanted this car to feel like a rose that blooms only once in a lifetime, a piece of art that is both beautiful and untouchable. Only 4 of these exist in the world, and each one was custom built for its owner. Every curve, every surface, every tiny detail has a purpose. The elongated rear deck isn't just for looks. It was inspired by luxury yachts, giving the car an almost floating presence, like a private vessel moving silently on the streets. The coach lines and metal finishes are hand-polished to reflect light like petals unfolding, a literal black rose on wheels. Inside, the story continues. The rear compartment isn't just a seat, it's a hosting suite, with space for champagne, crystal glassware, and even a minibar, all designed to make the passenger feel like they've entered an exclusive world that most of us will never touch. Rolls-Royce's designers spent months selecting materials that tell a story: exotic leathers, unique wood grains, and metals that catch the eye in sunlight, creating a sensory experience akin to walking through a private gallery. The engine, of course, is formidable, a V12 powerhouse capable of performance that matches its luxury. But with this car, the story isn't about speed, it's about presence, about the feeling of rarity, craftsmanship, and obsession. Seeing one is like seeing a legend walk. No matter how close you are, it feels just out of reach. Price? Over $30 million. But the value isn't in the number, it's in the story, the symbolism, and the fact that a single black rose exists in a world where most of us can only dream of such luxury. La Voiture Noire isn't just a car. It's a story you can see, touch, and imagination, but will almost certainly never own. The number 1 car alone should have blown your mind, but now it's your turn. Which of these machines is truly worthy of the top spot, and which one do you think doesn't deserve to be on this list? Comment your thoughts, defend your choice, and let's see who really understands what makes a car legendary.